So what's going on in Italy? Everybody's asking. Nobody understands, apparently, what the markets are doing, what the hell is going on between the parties, what is the main coalition. So we'll try to make it more clear for people who were not born in Italy and who had no idea of what's going on. So we had elections a few months ago, but nobody won the elections because none of the parties and none of the coalitions got the majority. So what happened was that the prime minister was chosen by the president of the republic, who is the most important role that we have in our constitution. And the president of the republic asked two parties to run the country together. But those two parties were actually enemies before the elections. And one is the Five Star Movement, which is a populist party who was born like a few years ago. It's kind of new. And the other party is the Northern League. The Northern League used to be an independentist party who was very popular in the north of Italy because the main policy was making the north being independent from the south of Italy. But then they changed their policies. They became more close to nationalism, more close to the far-right movements of the Eastern Europe. And now they are ruling the country together. So these two parties who were not elected anywhere together, now they're ruling the country together. And apparently they really get along very well. So what are the main policies they are supporting? The Five Star Movement based its program on one main point, and this point is the reddito di cittadinanza, which will be translated in something like citizenship income. And the citizenship income is some sort of income that you got from the government with apparently no reasons, but just for the sake of being a citizen of Italy. Actually, it's not connected to citizenship, it's connected to the fact that you are living in Italy, that you have been living in Italy for the last 10 years. So basically you don't have a job, you are not studying, you are not doing anything, and you will get this income for a few years. We don't know actually, because the Five Star Movement didn't really explain it. But it's something that it's between an income that you give to the poor, an income that you give to people who have no employment, and something that you just deserve because you were living in Italy. And this policy actually was very popular because everybody wanted it. Everybody wanted to be, living with an income with not doing anything. This was a huge success, and the Five Star Movement got millions of votes for this. And the Northern League had different views. They were actually against this reddito di cittadinanza before the elections.
Il reddito di cittadinanza, andando a leggerlo, non è altro che un reddito all'immigrazione.
Quindi insomma
non
siete molto diversi. Questo
siamo
sta
parecchio diversi. Io preferirei
di...
ridurre le tasse agli imprenditori, ai commercianti e agli artigiani.
Vabbè, anche i 5 Stelle lo vogliono fare.
No, lo vogliono fare il contrario.
They were claiming that this was a very wrong policy, and they were claiming for other policies. And one is the flat tax. So the Northern League wants the tax to be flat, and they want to reduce the taxation. But at the same time, as now they are ruling together, the mix is making the markets going crazy, because in one side you have public spending increasing, you have debt increasing because of this policy of the reddito di cittadinanza, and on the other side, as the Northern League say that they want to have a lower taxation, and this in the first transition might bring to lower government income, we had this situation in which we are expected to have more spending and less government income. So why everything is happening right now? Because right now the two parties are supposed to present the financial program, which will be the economic and financial policies that will be implemented by the government. And those policies apparently are going to increase our debt, are going to increase our deficit, which is something that the two main leaders of the two main parties, Matteo Salvini and Luigi Di Maio, are willing to take. So they have no problem with that. They want more deficit, they want more debt, because they think that this will help Italy to grow and to develop in its economy. However, the international institutions such as the IMF and the European Union are strongly opposing this policy. So they're telling to the government, please do something else, please do something different, because we don't trust this policy. We don't think that they will be effective in the long term. So this is the reason why we have been experiencing up and downs in the stock exchange and an increase in the spread, in the debt spread. So basically this is what is going on now from the political point of view and from the market point of view. I hope that the explanation has helped a little bit to understand more or less what's going on. Please feel free to contact me for anything, to comment and ask me questions. Forgive my English, as you see it's not perfect, and thank you very much for your time.